Hey there, fellow wood shavers. Brian here with the Wood Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. Today on the channel, we will be using Strike Gold Shaves Junto along with the matching splash. I will be using the Carve Christopher Bradley. I'm back to the C plate versus the D plate. I think there's a third use Gillette Platinum blade in there. And I have my King Shave brush. Thought the green kind of went with the green. Yes, I'm matchy-matchy today. I think I'm fairly well lathered up, and we will get into the shave. All right, so I'm gonna wet the face, we'll get started. I did not shave this weekend, so I am working on 3 days growth. So my last shave was Friday, and we'll see if we're hydrated enough on the soap. We might have been able to put a little more water in there. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Our weekend was pretty good, pretty uneventful still. Still not a lot going on. Did get the kids out to the park, so that was good. Yesterday was actually, for Oregon, it was a beautiful day. We have a lot of rain this time of year, but it was like drizzly and cold on Saturday. And but yesterday it was sunny. My son had his shorts on, which he seems to always have shorts on. And I got the lawn mowed. It's starting to grow. So I got some yard work done. So that was nice. Well, outside, the kids got outside. It's good to get them outside and off their pads and doing stuff other than watching junk, right? All right, so let's talk a little bit. I'm gonna call it Junto. So this scent was a Strike Gold shave. It's done, it's cool. So cool label, Ben Franklin right there. There he is. Looks like he's all tatted up. But this was done in conjunction with Laughing Saint and Sarasota Wet Shaver. So it's a cool collaboration that Frank did. And so it's named after a club that Ben Franklin started, and I'm going to say it's Junto rather than Junto because when I looked it up, the club, also known as a Leather Apron Club, but they called it Junto after the Spanish word junta, which means in English assembly. So this was a group of men that was formed by Ben Franklin. The Carve C plate is just, I think, the D plate is a little too much for me. So it's nice to be back at the C plate. And the Gillette Platinum blade is working just fine on the third use here. I think it's a third use. I'd have to go back and look. But it seems to be cutting just fine. Anyways, there's a group of men. And Ben Franklin was only 21 years old when he created this group. Well, imagine what you were doing when you were 21, or if you're 21. Imagine most 21-year-olds today are probably TikToking, Facebooking, which I think maybe I don't know. Facebook might be too old for them now, right? Instagram, whatever, watching YouTube. Not sitting around debating politics, morals. This is what this group was designed to do. It was designed to be businessmen, to come together to talk about business, intellectual things, morals, all kinds of stuff. These men were red, But there was like merchants, businessmen. So I think originally I read there were 12 people in this group. And Ben Franklin was the leader of the group. So anyways, kind of a cool story if you're into history. I used to be into history. When I first started college, I was actually a history major before I actually ended up changing my major and going completely different and getting a degree in a science-based medical field. So I actually have a degree ultimately in pharmacy. So there you go. So scent notes on this. I'm gonna have to pause here in a second and grab my notes because I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will say that this is a really, really nice scent. I enjoy it. I have not had a bad scent from Strike Gold, I'll tell you that. I have, my top scent of 2020 was Honest Abe, La Befana, which is fantastic. Tallow Scream was good. And I didn't get Uncle Jumbo, that's based on Layton, but I did smell a sample of it. And the only reason I didn't get that is because I had already had Opulence from Declaration Grooming, and they're based on the same scent. So it would have been a duplication for me. But DK was kind enough to, I was curious. So we sent each other a sample of the soap to check out, just to compare. So very similar. I think probably Jumbo's a little bit stronger on the scent. I feel like Declaration seems to be a little bit more, not lightly scented, but a little bit more mellow. Anyways, so scent notes, let me look it up here. I got my kid's iPad, which is full of like, there's chocolate all over the screen. But anyways, scent notes: sweet bourbon, Spanish cedar, oud, amber, and musk. So it is really, really a fantastic scent. And I quite enjoy it. So there you go. And I've got like lather all over my shirt. Anyways, this Junto Club actually lasted for 38 years. So these guys knew each other. I'm sure there were different members throughout his time at 38 years. So he created this in 1727 at 21. To think that he was still highly involved in the America politics, the Revolutionary War, which didn't start till 1775. So anyways, there you go. There's a little history lesson for the day. I wonder what our founding fathers would think of our society today. Not just like politically, but socially. Like with what's going on with technology and everything else. It's probably way different than they probably ever imagined. What sorcery is in that box? But much different world. And I think what I get so involved in the story, I think what I did on my first pass is go against the grain here. Didn't I? Did I? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I might have gone against the grain in my first pass on my neck. I mean, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, and let me clean my neck up here. All right, so by the way, two of our winners from last week didn't claim prizes. So I redid the video for the Hallow soap, which was the TRC2 soap. So I'm going to interject that video here, and there you go. All right, so congratulations to Tyler Davis. Tyler, if you want to contact me, either I'm on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, The Wet Shave Experience, you can PM me or DM me, whatever it's called. If not, you can, ooh, got that right there, little blood. All right. Or you can email me at The Wet Shave Experience, just like my channel name, at gmail.com. Give me your address and I will get that sent out to you. So congratulations to Tyler Davis. Hopefully you see this and contact me and we can get that soap out to you. I still have the other soap that wasn't claimed either. And so this was actually maybe a little more water in here. I'll do that one this week as well. And I'm already lining up, or have lined up, a 300 subscriber giveaway. I will wait till I get that and we'll do an announcement on that. So thank you to those that are new, and a really big thank you to those that have been around a while. My son says I'm talking to myself, but I'm really not. So thank you for tuning in. All right. Oh, I must have got too involved in my history lesson there to my neck. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. I really think I did against the grain on the second pass. I could be wrong. But you can't go wrong with Strike Gold, I don't think. This Patriot base is really nice. It's got all the super fats and Tesasilk and all the good ingredients in it. I think Frank does a great job there. It's still available on Strike Gold's. I don't know if it's in any retailers or not. Some of his soap is sometimes. So you might check like the Razor Company. Otherwise, it is available on Strike Gold's website. I will link it in the description. I would put the scent strength, which I forgot to mention when I was, if you're still with me. I would put the scent strength at medium on the soap. I mean, it's a good solid 5 to 6, in my opinion. So I think plenty of scent strength, and then I have some funky hair growth here. Here you go. That jawline. All right, we're gonna call that good, folks. Now I'm gonna rinse the face. All right, not a perfect shave today. Got myself a little bit on the neck there. A little irritation right in here. But still a good shave. And by the way, hopefully some of you got in on the Lancaster towels that dropped on Saturday. I was able to get a couple, so very happy with that. But I wanted one of the trucker hats with the mesh in the back. And man, I put one in my cart and I got to go pay. And then I had to log into PayPal from the Etsy site. And then so I got caught up logging into PayPal to pay. And then when I went to pay, boom, the hat was gone. So I got the towel, so I'm grateful, but next time I'm gonna have to be a little quicker on the hat. All right, and then I don't have my glasses, but I saw DK use this already, and I think he was talking about Strike Gold has put historically, I guess, some alum in the splash, and some people like that, some people don't. For me, I didn't care. It didn't bother me. But I think there's not alum in here. But it is an alcohol-based splash. Ooh, it burns along the neck. I think it's a really nice scent. I like it quite a bit. Smells good. All right, there you have it, folks. So Tyler, if you're still here, contact me. We'll get your prize out to you as soon as I can. And thanks for tuning in, folks, and we'll see you soon on the channel.